Welcome to The Priority Shift, a podcast dedicated to focusing on your true priorities, both personal and professional, using the 80-20 method. I'm your host, Christina Walker. Let's dive in. Episode 43, Simplification in the Classroom. This past week, I had the opportunity to help my sister-in-law get her classroom ready for the next school year. This is the same classroom and school where we sponsor the first graders with the book and plush toy, part of our Making Spirits Bright campaign. We will be doing it again this year, so if you want to sponsor first graders, it is $10 per child. My sister-in-law is a great teacher, but keeping her classroom organized is not her strength, and it can feel overwhelming to do it on her own. Really, her classroom, or any classroom, just feels like a 5S project that you can see in manufacturing. Sometimes you just have to start from scratch and start working through things. We gave ourselves a timeline of 2 days to get as much finished, and the first thing we started working through was how do we want the flow of the classroom to be, just like we do in manufacturing. How did we want to maximize the space that she had and allow the students enough space to move about the room? We set up her teacher desk area and then added her RTI table right next to it. For those that are not in academia, RTI is reading through intervention. And at least in the state of Tennessee, it's where elementary age students get extra time with the teacher for reading to ensure that they are on track with their peers. This allows her to use that same chair to move back and forth and also reduce walking around in circles with her classroom, which, as we know in manufacturing, is just considered waste. Then came the harder things with the 5S and its step 1, or sorting. She teaches first grade, so crayons, glue sticks, markers, scissors, all of those types of things were everywhere. And we took some time to create bins and organize everything together. We threw out papers and things that were just taking up space, and we had to get over the hump of, maybe I'll use this one day. The reality is something that you are storing is taking up space for something that you could be using instead. Once we had those things in order, we created stations and labels for the students to know where they could go to find things and return them. Again, just like manufacturing, it is easier to keep things looking neat and organized if they are labeled and are ready to use. At the end of the 2 days, it was amazing to look and see how much space she had in her classroom and how open and inviting the space felt. It was also a great reminder that even with the 80-20 rule, that things didn't have to be perfect to feel like we accomplished something. Having her classroom furniture in place and ready to go was the 80s. Everything after that just gets us closer to perfect. But even if she doesn't finish everything to be your Instagram perfect classroom, students will still learn, and she created systems that will make it easier on her and her students. I am kicking off my second annual Making Spirits Bright campaign early this year to ensure that I have enough time to order all the items to support the first graders in a Tennessee rural school. There are 41 first graders we are looking to sponsor this year, and your donation of $10 will sponsor one student and make their spirits bright. Last year, the students loved and appreciated the items they received, and I appreciated the sponsors that chose to donate. Thanks for listening, and make sure to leave us a 5-star review on your favorite listening platform. And share this with a friend, colleague, or manager. Find more info at PriorityShiftSolutions.com and reach out to Christina directly to get started with coaching and applying the 80-20 method.